Welcome to County Report This Week. I'm Sonia Burke. Thank you for joining us. Coming up in the next half hour, as demolition is underway at White Flint, plans for the Pike District are moving forward. And later, some lucky residents preview the world of Montgomery a few months early. But we begin with the county's budget. This week, the County Council unanimously approved a budget savings plan that was necessary due to a major change in the county's revenue picture. And the cuts come just over 1 month after the start of the new fiscal year. Susan Kennedy tells us how the council worked the numbers. Susan?
That's right, Sonia. The County Council has approved more than $54 million in savings to this year's budget. And included in that is the postponement of the renovations to the County Council building. The council version of the plan cuts the fiscal year budget by $36 million and takes out just over $18 million from the capital improvements program. The savings plan comes on the heels of the Supreme Court's ruling in the Wynn case. The court ruled the state had been improperly collecting income tax. Council President George Leventhal says the council did not implement some of the executive's proposals he believed were not consistent with the values of the council.
We agreed with some of the spending reductions that Mr. Leggett proposed. We did not agree with others, especially those that would really harm those of our residents who require the most assistance and care.
Collaboration on mid-year savings plans is nothing new for the council and executive. The most recent savings plan being in fiscal year 2011 for more than $32 million. Council Vice President Nancy Florine says the county will be very cautious about moving into an uncertain fiscal future.
I think it's right to be very careful about how we go forward and send the message to everyone, the money is not great. There's a lot of uncertainty out there, and it's going to be very difficult to predict how our revenue is going to flow over the coming year.
Although the council's approved reserves are at their highest level ever, achieving savings now will help meet the county's serious revenue challenge next year. And as Leventhal tells us, the county is not completely out of the woods.
I think we need to continue to have a conversation about the cost of government and right-sizing the structure of government, and we're going to have to talk about compensation. So those conversations will all continue to play out during this fiscal year.
In Rockville, I'm Susan Kennedy for County Report This Week.
As the demolition work at White Flint Mall escalates, plans for the Pike District are moving ahead, including a new campaign to keep Marriott International headquarters in Montgomery County. MyMC Media's Cindy Pena reports.
What was once a shopping mecca in Montgomery County is, well, it's being reduced to rubble. With the mall shut down, this dramatic demolition started in early July. Yet with the bulldozers and jackhammers pounding away, one holdout remains. Lord & Taylor is still open for business. A prolonged lawsuit over the lease has held up some development, but that's not keeping plans from moving forward.
I think people really want to change. They want to get out of their cars, they want transit, they want to be able to ride their bike to the store, they want to walk to the grocery store to work.
You see, as styles have changed, so too have lifestyles. And so yesterday's White Flint is making way for tomorrow's Pike District.
It's got everything that anyone could want in a community. It's walkable, it's bike friendly, we have restaurants, retail, gyms and parks and bike trails. It's the perfect place for a business.
A perfect place for Marriott International? The Friends of White Flint think so and started a new campaign encouraging Marriott to pick the Pike in considering its new headquarters when its current lease in Bethesda expires in 2022.
It's a perfect place for Marriott, right next to their hotel and the conference center, right next to Metro.
Plans for the White Flint sector include high-density 30-story buildings, but also parks, walking trails, and access to Metro, attracting a newer, more active generation, less reliant on cars.
I'm more of an outdoorsy person like that, so I think that would be cool to come down here and have somewhere to walk around.
It's going to be one of the most important redevelopments of our county, generating, we think, something on the order of $7 billion in net revenue for our county. It's good for our county, it's good for our residents, it's good, good, good.
And it's coming to Montgomery County one bulldozer at a time. For County Report This Week, I'm Cindy Pena.
The long-awaited Silver Spring Transit Center was expected to be turned over to WMATA this month and to open on August 23rd. But that date may be in question after county officials received a request from WMATA for $15 million to cover future repairs and maintenance at the transit center.
It's an attempt by Metro to try to assume that they could have additional monies from the county based on virtually nothing, in my opinion. We have a facility that we've completed. It's been certified by the architects and the construction firm. We're very satisfied with where the construction has taken us to this point. We made all the necessary repairs. If there is some particular justification that Metro would like to point out that we haven't done, we'll be glad to do it, but they haven't done so. They come back with general allegations and asking basically for additional money, asking for the county to relinquish part of its control, asking for them to have tax abatement for a period of time. None of those things are included in the contract. Their responsibility is to look at it to make sure that it is sufficient in terms of the design and construction and accept it. They don't have the authority to go and ask for additional terms and conditions, which they're doing at this point in time. I just think that this is an attempt to better position himself for negotiations and to get money from the county that is not authorized.
In other transportation news, Montgomery County Executive Isaiah Leggett has agreed to spend additional money for the Purple Line. County Council President George Leventhal talked about that development at his weekly briefing with reporters.
Regarding latest developments on the Purple Line, I want to thank and congratulate County Executive Leggett, who negotiated, I think, very effectively with Secretary Pete Rahn. And whereas initially Secretary Rahn had requested a $50 million contribution from Montgomery County, the state is now requesting a $40 million contribution. And it's our understanding we will be asking that those funds would be payable in the years 2020 and 2021.
Celebrating the 25th anniversary of the Americans with Disabilities Act, Montgomery County Executive Isaiah Leggett announced that the county's 9-year bus stop improvement program has enhanced accessibility and pedestrian safety at over 3,000 bus stops.
We want to continue this effort, and working along with the county council, with Congressman Van Hollen at the national level, and the support that we received over the years, we will continue to do so. As we expand our Purple Line access, as our bus rapid transit all come into play, we want to do all of these and to be in compliance to make certain that Montgomery County has access, that our community is inclusive, and that we are doing what is right for all of our residents. I want to acknowledge and thank our Department of Transportation for all the work that you've done in working to make sure that this vision for Montgomery County is one that we've actually completed, and we will continue to move forward as quickly as possible.
A total of 16,125 people in wheelchairs boarded ride-on buses in fiscal year 2015. In addition to ensuring ADA compliance, bus stop upgrades reduce the distance to crosswalks, provide pedestrians refuge islands, establish connections to existing sidewalks, and address slope issues and improve drainage. Coming up on County Report this week, Maryland Comptroller Peter Franchot recognizes a Long Branch business for its efforts to tutor local youth. And a major pool renovation is underway in the city of Rockville. Stay with us. County Report this week is coming right back.
Supporting local food production is good for the environment, the community, your health, and to create a lasting commitment to preserving agricultural land. So consider buying your fruits and veggies at a Montgomery County farmers market. For a list of farmers markets or for more information on growing local, please contact the Montgomery County Department of Economic Development at www.montgomerycountymd.gov/farmersmarkets or call 301-590-2823.
Did you know there are more than 10,000 county government phone numbers? But there's only one number you need to remember for non-emergency calls, 311. MC311 is Montgomery County government's online telephone information system. Need information? Have a problem or complaint? Trying to locate a county government facility? Call 311. The call center is open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. The website is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Don't miss out on the fun at the 67th Annual Montgomery County Agricultural Fair. Celebrate and learn about our local agricultural community and have fun with loads of new entertainment. Hang out with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, brought to you by the Mid-Atlantic Federal Credit Union. Witness the talented Zuzu acrobats featured on America's Got Talent. And watch the Car Killer Tank crush an RV inside the Xfinity Grandstand. Only $10 admission, and kids 11 and under get in free every day. Visit mcagfair.com for more information.
Welcome back to County Report This Week. I'm Sonia Burke. Maryland Controller Peter Franchot recently honored a local business owner and some students from Washington Adventist University for their efforts in launching a tutoring program for area youth. MyMC Media's Alini Barros reports.
Every Thursday, local college students gather at the Rainbow Point Laundry to help elementary school kids for low-income and immigrant families to learn math and English.
Because there were so many kids coming here with their parents, and they were just sitting around waiting for their parents. We had this idea to start tutoring.
Business wasn't thriving, so the owner turned to the business department of the Washington Adventist University looking for help.
We meet Professor Kimberly, and they're going to make a business better.
The professor and his students brainstormed ideas, redesigned the business logo, and for more than a year, while parents are doing laundry, their children are getting help with homework.
First of all, we had 8 students who painted Rainbow in May of 2014. So a little over a year ago, they came in and they painted. Second, we had 6 students who worked on marketing for Mr. Kim. And then in the tutoring program, we had another 12 students who came out to tutor.
I think it's great how we can do our part to help the community.
There was one boy, and I'm so sorry, I don't remember his name, but he was very, very happy because we were getting to read to him in English, and he was learning back and reading to us.
This innovative idea is getting the attention of state officials. In fact, Comptroller of Maryland issued a proclamation and presented the Comptroller's medallion to the owner of Rainbow Point Laundry.
I couldn't be more appreciative of the university for sparking that sense of service among their kids.
This laundromat has also received a $2,000 grant from a local retailer, and the owner already knows how he's going to spend the money.
We're going to spend most of the money for the tutoring program. But first one, we're going to buy some table, chair, and most school equipment, like a school supply.
For County Report This Week, I'm Alini Barros.
Save the date. The 6th annual Salvadorian American Day Festival is set for August 2nd in the Wheaton Triangle.
We have more than 60,000 Salvadorians who are here in Montgomery County. They've made enormous contributions to our county, this state, and to this nation.
Montgomery County also has a Sister Cities program with El Salvador, and County Executive Ike Leggett will be visiting with a delegation from the county in November of this year. If you've been to the Rockville Fitness Center lately, you might have noticed the indoor pool looks unrecognizable. That's because it's getting redone and revamped. Rockville 11 has a story.
The Rockville Swim and Fitness Center is getting an upgrade. The South Pool is getting a $2.5 million makeover.
Over 40 plus years of heavy use by our residents and other customers, it really takes a toll on a lot of the infrastructure, and some of the technology relating to swimming pools has changed over that time, and we want to provide our customers and residents the best experience possible.
The pool is getting its first major repairs since 1968.
The city has decided to do a significant renovation project to not only replace that deck, to upgrade our HVAC systems, to refurbish the swimming pool tile, and give the South Pool a new and refreshed feel for 2015.
One of the most important repairs is the new heating, ventilation, and air conditioning system.
The air quality has deteriorated obviously over the years, and causing some problems, and the air quality system that they're going to put in, it's going to be amazing. It's going to be like swimming outside.
But before the transformation begins, there are some things that will need to be torn down.
Right now we are in the demolition phase of the project, so if you look around, you notice that some of the pool walls have been lowered, and the pool deck surrounding the shell has been hollowed out to allow for the new concrete to be installed.
When it's all said and done, customers will enjoy a fresh, new swimming experience.
All of our residents are going to see a new and improved South Pool when it reopens. The pool deck where customers walk will be noticeably improved. You'll see the pool tile where customers are placing their feet during a water exercise class or swimming on top of while they're in the water be refreshed.
I think when people come and see our facility, they really like it a lot and what it has to offer, and this renovation is basically going to give us another brand new pool.
For County Report this week, I'm Danny Bozzini.
Local officials are reminding residents to get their pets vaccinated against the rabies virus. In the city of Gaithersburg, 2 rabid bats were captured in 2 different locations in July. One bat was caught in a resident's condo in the 800 block of Quince Orchard Boulevard, and another was found in a resident's apartment on Dalamar Street. According to the city's animal control director, calls for service from residents about bats in their homes are not that unusual. In fact, her department has responded to 37 such calls already this year.
Bats will come out at dusk to feed, and I'm sure many people have seen them. They're just in a feeding frenzy. And if they are chasing a mosquito or if they are chasing a moth and your sliding glass door is open and you're up on that 3rd floor level, they will chase that moth right into your house. You'll be watching TV. You won't see any of this. You'll go to bed. You'll wake up at 2 or 3 in the morning and you'll have, a bat flying around in your home.
Again, officials are reminding all pet owners to vaccinate their dogs and cats against the rabies virus. The county's Animal Services Center is holding 2 free clinics on August 16th and September 20th at its facility in Durwood. You can find more information about the upcoming clinics on the county's website. Coming up on County Report this week, let's read, let's move. These kids are proving education does not take a break in the summer. And we'll tell you how Montgomery College is working to bridge the language gap. We'll have that and more right after this.
Today is Saturday. Salad on Saturday, fruit on Friday, throw a ball Thursday. Water Wednesday, touch your toes Tuesday. Let's move Monday, swap us next Sunday. 60 minutes of physical activity a day and eating well can help get your child healthy. So keep them active and eating well every day. Get ideas, get involved, get going at letsmove.gov. That's letsmove.gov.
In Montgomery County, we have a goal to reduce waste and recycle 70% of all waste by 2020. By recycling and reducing waste, we save natural resources and make our community even better. So recycle at home, work, school, everywhere, and keep recycling going. For more information, call the Montgomery County, Maryland Division of Solid Waste Services at 311 or visit montgomerycountymd.gov/recycling.
Keep it going.
Recycle more now.
Welcome back to County Report this week. I'm Sonia Burke. School is out and kids are reading. Some MCPS students and other area kids are showing us that education never takes a break, not even in the summer. MCPS TV has our story.
The Kennedy Center for the Performing Arts was the destination for more than 24 second-grade students from the Joanne Lelick Elementary School at Broad Acres. The students traveled to Washington, D.C. to participate in one of the U.S. Department of Education's Let's Read, Let's Move summer programs, an enrichment series aimed at keeping children reading, learning, and moving over the summer months. The event started with a musical performance by a jazz trio led by Kennedy Center teaching artist Victor Haskins. Haskins taught the audience about the history and elements of jazz.
Right, okay. Someone tell me some things you observed, some things you noticed, you heard and saw.
Hosted by Education Secretary Arnie Duncan, the event featured a book reading by special guests to include U.S. Surgeon General Vice Admiral Vivek Murthy and the White House Let's Move Executive Director Deborah Eschmeyer.
Gerald was a tall giraffe whose neck was long and slim.
We were able to bring the kids in and we read them a story about this giraffe who learns how to dance and kind of finds his groove. And then we actually led them in dance.
Teaching artists guided the children on how to choreograph and dance their own ballet, as well as to move like some of the animals they had just read about. U.S. Surgeon General Vice Admiral Vivek Murthy talked about how dance is a great form of exercise, even teaching the crowd a special fusion dance.
So this opportunity presented our students just awareness of the importance of summer learning, as well as promoting healthy, active lifestyles and access to the arts.
You know, we're really paying attention to kids intellectually, academically, arts-wise, and health-wise. And that really helps us look at kids in 360 degrees and not just pay attention to one part of them, but all parts of them.
At the end of the event, students selected a free book to take home to read.
I got a free book that I'm gonna read. I love dancing with the other kids and I love reading books.
Hundreds of residents are left out of the conversation when they can't understand because of language barriers. But Montgomery College is trying to address this by training bilingual interpreters. MCTV has a story.
In a multilingual county such as ours, the need for simultaneous interpretation has become increasingly important. To meet the demand, a new certificate program at Montgomery College prepares bilingual students and professionals to become certified interpreters.
Interpreters are needed in different areas of the community, from school system to the police department to firefighters, MVA, you know. So the idea is to have a cohort of students who can volunteer in different agencies, some hours during the week or during a month, so they can familiarize themselves with the dynamic of being an interpreter in the real world, you know, which is quite different than practicing interpretation in a self-contained classroom.
The program is the brainchild of Workforce Development and Continuing Education's Program Director Liliana Arango, who sees interpreting as more than translating.
We need to educate the people about interpreting. It's not because we speak Spanish or we speak French, we're interpreters. No, that's not the way it is. The interpreters sometimes here, interpreters only do translation. And they really need to improve the Spanish, to use a Spanish that is universal and not Spanglish.
For expert translators like Susana, who works at the World Bank and is currently an interpreter-translator volunteer with the Language Bank in Montgomery County, the program raised her own standards.
I figured, well, maybe I should just do this to get their certificate because I already do this. So. But it turned out to be a very humbling experience because nothing could be farther from the truth. It is one thing to be bilingual, and it's totally different to be an interpreter-translator. So it changed my perception, and it changed my life, really, professionally and personally.
We live in a shrinking world where multilingual conversations are happening all the time. Business transactions are multilingual. Educational exchanges are multilingual. Cultural exchanges are multilingual. And they're crucial conversations we have with each other that we have to be precise in understanding each other so that we move forward and make progress in the world. So it's very important, not just for people's careers.
For County Report this week, I'm Carolina Galeano.
Local communities will celebrate National Night Out on Tuesday, August 4th. This annual event is designed to generate neighborhood support and participation in crime prevention efforts and to enhance police and community relations. You can find a list of local celebrations in Montgomery County on the police department's website. Coming up next on County Report this week, we'll have a preview of the World of Montgomery. And we'll talk to two World Cup players who have rejoined the Washington Spirit, and they have another championship on their minds. There's more County Report this week coming up right after this.
So, I'm kind of new here, but I've noticed a trend. My human does this funny thing where she goes around and gets all my toys, and then she hides them in that basket by the door. You know, but it's always the same basket, and it's always in the same place. And then she acts so surprised when I find them, but, you know, she's putting them in the same basket again. It's like, hello, that's where you put it last time. You were the worst at hide and go seek.
Swimming can be a great way to stay cool and beat the summer heat. Hi, I'm Gabe Albernaz, Director of the Montgomery County Recreation Department, and I'd like to ask you to be our partner in making this a safe summer. Drowning is a leading cause of accidental deaths in children, but drowning can be avoided. By following a few important rules, we can ensure that our children are safe at the pools. Regardless of swimming ability, children should never be unsupervised. Even with lifeguards, there is no substitution for adult supervision. Minimize distractions such as cell phones. Drowning can happen in minutes. If you have to leave the pool for any reason, you need to take your children with you. Inflatable swimming aids such as floaties and noodles are not life safety devices. Do not substitute these for supervision either. By working together, we can make sure we are all safe at the pool this summer.
Welcome back to County Report This Week. I'm Sonia Burke. Some of our county's residents recently participated in a multicultural event that included mariachi, martial arts, henna tattoos, and baseball. MyMC Media's Alini Barros explains.
Baseball fans had a chance to learn about Montgomery County's diverse population at this baseball game where the Bethesda Big Train played the Vienna River Dogs.
One of the things that most players want when they go to summer ball is they want to be a part of something different. You know, they don't want to go to the same old, you know, wake up, play baseball, go to bed, repeat. And coming to Bethesda, you see all these different cultures.
And before the first pitch, a mariachi band welcomes fans. This multicultural event included presentations from places such as China, El Salvador, and India. It was a small preview of the upcoming World of Montgomery Festival.
We thought it'd be really interesting to introduce this multicultural Montgomery to this more traditional American baseball family crowd.
And whether you got a henna tattoo, danced with a Taji group, or watched a lion dance performance, the reaction was the same.
It's great to see all different kinds of cultures coming together with something as American as baseball.
It's just beautiful, like the different shapes and designs.
The real thing here is to enjoy together, exchange culture, you know?
1/3 of our 1 million people in Montgomery County were born in other countries. And that is a great thing to celebrate. And what the World of Montgomery Festival does is it brings all the different ethnic groups together, and it's countywide, and so we're trying to educate the whole community about the advantages of multicultural Montgomery.
Don't miss the World of Montgomery Festival on October 18th at a new location. This year, the festival will be held at the Montgomery College Rockville campus. For County Report This Week, I'm Alini Barros.
It's back to work for two World Cup players as they rejoin the Washington Spirit, and their soccer practice is underway right here in Montgomery County.
I'm happy to be back. It's a breath of fresh air, and after our long media tour, it's nice to just feel at home and come back in training and get back in with the squad because, you know, it's important to finish out the season, you know, and trying to win the trophy.
Yes! Well watched!
I want to bring a championship back to this town and to this city and this club, and we deserve it. And is it going to be easy? No.
After a recent practice session, Spirit coach Mark Parsons described his team as fast and competitive.
This is the most talented group of 20 players we've seen under the Spirit here at this stadium.
We have so many talented players. It's the best Washington Spirit team I think we've had ever. So it's exciting, and we're doing really well.
Another important factor in the team's success, the Spirit fan base.
The fans are our 12th man, always have been. I mean, we have people on their feet. We have our own personal cheers. We have people who are tailgating out there waiting for the gates to open. And when you hear the rumble of the crowd, it's a very intimate stadium.
Our record shows that we're a better team at home, so the challenge of maintaining that and then taking that on the road with us. And I think the biggest factors of being so good here is the crowd and the people here, and I always talk about it. It's real. The connection is real.
The Spirit's last scheduled home game is set for September 5th against the Seattle Reign. You can find ticket information on the Washington Spirit's website.
And we're ready to grind out. We're putting our head down right now. We're focused. We're in the zone, and we want to win a championship.
The month of August would not be complete without a visit to the annual Montgomery County Agricultural Fair at the Fairgrounds in Gaithersburg. This 9-day event showcases entertainment, livestock, rides, food, and exhibits. Are you ready to go? Now's the time to plan your visit. The gates will open August 14th through the 22nd. Visit the fair's website for more information. With that, we close this edition of County Report This Week. Remember to like us on Facebook and to join us again at this time every week for a look at what's going on inside Montgomery County. We're going to leave you with some images from Montgomery College where students from the First Year Experience program are learning to build rockets. I'm Sonia Burke. Thank you for watching.